Hi everybody, my name is Olivia and I'm a horticulturist and now 2025 Global Footprint Scholarship recipient and graduate. I will never forget the day that I got the call from Sam and the BBM team saying that I had been chosen for the scholarship. I could never have imagined in my wildest dreams the places it was going to take me, the people that I was going to meet, and the adventures of a lifetime that I was just about to embark on. I wanted to approach this opportunity as authentically as possible, finding passionate people, grassroots projects, and culturally sustainable approaches to conservation horticulture and climate change action. This is exactly how I found myself in Peru in February of 2025. One of my first stops was Huascarán National Park in the Cordillera Blanca range, where I was able to see the Puya Raymondii growing at over 4,200 metres above sea level. These endangered bromeliads flower only once every 80 to 100 years, and seeing them thriving in such an extreme environment was something I'll never forget. I was lucky enough to start my first placement at the wonderful Tericaya Ecological Reserve in Puerto Maldonado. The Tericaya team, Fernando, Rachel, and Mauricio, welcomed us like family for 3 weeks. Settling in here was, no other way to put it, just wild. Here you can see Ellie, Terikaya's resident tapir rescue. She was following us on a diversity walk, and honestly, she just gave us the best giggles the whole way along. I worked alongside Mauricio, a Bolivian biologist, on his recently funded agroforestry pilot program. We worked with 2 main species, Geonoma diversa and Dipteryx micrantha. Dipteryx micrantha is an ironwood tree species mainly used for logging in the area and supported a variety of endangered animals, particularly the harpy eagle's nesting sites. Geonoma diversa is a well-known palm used in traditional house roof thatching. Both species were heavily threatened by deforestation and illegal logging. I spent the majority of my days in Tericaya tending to a small-scale nursery of hand-collected, seed-grown saplings. Mauricio's project worked alongside local communities, providing said saplings to be intermixed with traditional crops in support of both livelihoods and long-term forest stewardship. In May 2026, I was lucky enough to make a great contact in Sarah Burli and Jonathan Wiefling at the University Botanical Garden in Graz, Austria. It was here I began a 3-week placement in early May. Most of my days were spent working across the Alpinium and the Apothecary section, while other days involved university lectures and alpine field excursions. One of my highlights was joining a group of master's students on an alpine trek where we spent hours recording highly endemic species found nowhere else in the world. Whether it was seed-saving programs, public events like the Raritetenmarkt, the obscure and rare plant market held on the second weekend I was there, or university discussions around future forward farming solutions, there was always a consistent effort and focus on finding realistic ways for conservation and human livelihood to coexist rather than to compete. Across both of my placements in Peru and Austria, one of the biggest lessons I came away with was this understanding that successful conservation can't happen in isolation. The most impactful projects I witnessed and worked on usually happened alongside local communities, sharing knowledge, creating solutions that benefited both people and the surrounding landscape. Seeing this firsthand really changed the way I viewed horticulture, and it's something I'll carry with me a lot through my career. It inspired me to become more curious, collaborative, and hopeful about what the future of horticultural conservation can look like. This scholarship changed the way I see both horticulture and my place within it. I'm incredibly grateful to the BBM team for all of their support, to Mayfield Gardens, my sponsors, and for every single person who stopped, went out of their way, contributed in any way possible just to help a young Australian career-driven person like myself. I really couldn't have done it without you, and this experience is something that I will take with me for many, many years to come. I will never forget my time abroad. Thank you guys.